This is a different one for you. Let's get live chat on. Right, I'm going to be working in the shed, so I thought maybe you could join me. What's really happening is my internet's going to run out tomorrow, so I thought I might as well use it. So you'll just see me working in the shed. You right, Mother? How you doing, mate? Let's turn this over this way. That way. You might be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to be on and not. How you doing, Mother? You right, mate? And you're going to hear noisy shit, so be prepared for that as well. So if you don't like noise, well, you're not going to like this. Although most of what I'm going to be doing today will hopefully be hand tools. How you doing, Len? You right, mate? So I've got a couple of projects I need to work on. That will be the beginning of a self-defense walking stick. You know, the retractable, nice little small ones. I don't know what I'm going to have for a handle. I've got some ideas. But yeah, these are the little... You can carry them very small. You know, it'll be that long with the handle on. And then you can extend it out to, you know, this one might be a bit of a short one. Hello, Saint. How you doing, mate? Let's have a look. That'll be long enough for me. So, is that stick real? It might be. Don't forget to like the stream. So, I have got other things I need to do. Fuck is in there? There's a lot of white powder in this stick. It's a bit suspicious, isn't it? How you doing, 4x4 fella? So Ben, how you doing, mate? You right? Well, my internet runs out tomorrow, so I thought, fuck it, let's do a live stream. Waste the internet that, you know, yeah. Mother said Adam posted he will post a video about the RPG on Saturday. Oh, nice one. Nice one. Yeah. Prep a couple of walking sticks. I've got a list. Might do a couple of sheaths tonight, or at least start some sheaths. It's all shit that, because I've had a busy day and a busy week, to be honest. It's really put me back on the stuff that I need to make when I go to these meets. How you doing, Rich? How you doing, Evan? Is that this Johnny Disco ball? No, it's not. You want about my head? Hello, Riggs. Mother said, I wish I had my own place or workshop. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking, I am very grateful I do have a workshop. By the way, you are going to hear hammering and shit like that. Yeah, I'm just taking some of this stuff apart. Yeah, I've just cleaned up the whole entire shed as well. It's fucking spotless. Don't forget to like the stream and come and have a chat. Ask me some questions about the projects that you know I do. You might learn something. Or you might not. Alexis, show you. There you go. Can't quite. There you go. That's as good as you're going to get from me. You got them. I've shown them. Stop asking. Right, where am I? Luke said 7 people walk into work helmets. Hang knob. Fuck you know. Right, you tell there's no moderators on tonight, can't you? Saint said you still metal stamp your blades. I swear you got a punch. Yeah, well, yeah, I did. Yeah, I have. I've got the punches to make footlock words on. And I've got for leather and put like a knuckle duster on it. I'm just taking this crutch apart for spare parts. King Baldwin said, how much can you bench for? Probably not a lot at the minute. I've got quite a lot of injuries. I've got a belt on. See this big belt? Because I've ripped my fucking side muscle, so probably not a lot now. So yeah, I have got these stamps. So I've got a couple of different ones now. So I've got those little ones, and I've also got a set of bigger ones now. These ones. To be honest though, they're a bit better for softer metals than actual steel, but should be on. Should be right. I'm back. Fucking internet. I've moved it. What is my profession? Pretty much what I'm doing right now. YouTuber, and I make stuff really. So yeah, this is it. This is my living right now. Thanks, they're nice. I was going to get a pair, but I ended up doing naughty things with them. What was that? I've confused myself now. Right. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Yeah, I'm just taking these bits apart. I will be working on a few things. I might start one of these as well, which is the beginning of a shillelagh. But I think because most people seem to want them a certain way, I think all of them I'm going to turn into ball ends. You know, the traditional shillelagh fucking ball and things. That's the one everyone wants. Don't forget to like the stream. But yeah, self-defense walking sticks, shillelaghs, quivers, couple of sheaves, and some pistol quivers. Tiny Tim can. Piss off, Rich. That one would even fit you. What I'm going to do with them, though, I'm going to leave all of them full length, and then when I go to sell them, people can say, all right, I'd like it that much shorter, and I'll do it there and then. I'll cut it short, I'll put a ferrule on. Hayden White Rambo, hello, Josu, sorry if I butchered your name. That's the best stream right now, thank you. Sorry if I butchered your name. So it's a metal stamps, I'd end up stamping carbon. I'll put your name everywhere. Fuck's sake. Right, don't need them anymore. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, just ask. I don't know if I'm going to do a self-defense walking stick today. I'll show you the handles I've got ideas for, if I can find them. Okay, so one of these self-defense walking sticks, I might put this on. So get rid of the umbrella bit, that's completely fucked. That came from the Welsh Peppers, mate. But basically put one of those on there. Maybe like that. Maybe put some nice collar on. What do you reckon? I don't know, maybe like there. Maybe right down as far as it'll go. Don't know. Just take that off now. Fuck yeah. Yeah, this umbrella's fucked. It came from the Preppers, mate. Welsh Preppers, mate, last year. Or whenever it was. Whenever it was that me and Metallic went. I don't fucking even remember now. Saint said, you've got a fan on in there. You're brave working in that greenhouse. Actually, no, I haven't. I ain't too bad at the minute, though. Not too bad right now. It has suddenly got really hot, though. Rich said, I'm just doing pistol crossbow, but nice. What kind? What broadheads? You're stealing my idea, are you? Or are you just doing like standard bolts? Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. I will be on for quite a while, by the way. I might be on for a good few hours, as long as that internet holds up, which it should. I've moved it now. I don't know why it suddenly needed to reconnect, because I hadn't moved. I may have moved, but the internet hadn't. I understand it going off when I'm driving. Well, when Metallic's driving. Yeah, so something like that. Imagine that in there like that. And then you can have a very small walking stick, but it'll still go full size. But when you actually carry it, that's the whole length of it. So imagine you've then got quite a heavy duty thing like that. Those who understand, understand. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. There's 36 people watching. Long bolts with changeable heads. Oh, nice one, Rich. What, for yourself or to sell? Can't believe you're stealing my idea, Richard. It's America. Right. Yeah, I reckon I'll do that. I have one like that. I have got a second one, though, which I might use. I can't remember where I put it. I'll ask you a question in a minute, see if you can answer it. I was making some heavy duty bolts recently, Rich, but they were supposed to be magazine bolts, and they was all too fucking long by about that much. What I want is that on one of them. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Or I might just have the end. Nah, that'd look better like that, wouldn't it? So I'm going to have to try and get some kind of rod in there that can go into something else that will connect inside one of these. That'd be quite a nice handle on one, wouldn't it? Right, Johnson, how you doing, mate? You right? That would make an all right handle, I think. Zach said, yeah, handle acts as a guard too. Well, exactly, mate, exactly. Stops it being pulled out your hand as well. Richard, I did the longer 11-inch broadheads pistol bolts first. I can't remember, did you? Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Mother said just the word for. If you wrote anything else, it's it. How you doing? Right, anyway, you right, mate? I'm just live streaming from the shed. I might I've got a lot of shit I need to do. So as long as I can get a bit, even if I don't finish anything today, as long as I get a head start on what I'm doing, that'll be really fucking handy for me. Arch, how you doing, mate? You right? Yes, hello. That was an actual wooden shafted umbrella as well. Yeah, I've got quite a few sticks for shillelaghs. I think I have. I say that. Doesn't look like there's that many down there now. Don't know. Aiden's amazing channel. How are you? Right? So anyway, there's that. Let's get the other. Yes, thank you 4x4 for the. Let's prep this one as well for making it into a self-defense walking stick. Oh, I need to find. Reminds me, I need to find another one of these ends. Right, I'm gonna saw. So beware. Don't forget to like the stream. It's the greatest stream you'll ever see. Feel free to ask me any questions about the shed. You may want to cover your ears for a little bit. I was going to see what make these hacksaw blades are, because I tell you what, they're fucking decent now. Last ages, cut stuff really easily. Right, so doing good, Mike. What are you building? Well, a bit of anything tonight, so I'm going to prep for some self-defense walking sticks. I might work on a shillelagh. I need to do some quivers. As long as I just get some stuff done. Got a bloody catapult fort there. Yes, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. There's 40 people watching, only 11 likes. Right. Richard said, need a fuck machine to attach that hacksaw to. I got one down there, mate. It'd be too noisy, saw you there. Did the fucking phone just move then? Save my shoulder, it would, I tell you. So that's been getting used. I don't know what the fuck that is on there. Right and back. Fucking hell. I think it had overheated. When I picked up, it was really hot. So it's now over there. What do you call it? Sat on a fan. Yeah. Now, hello Pete, how you doing, mate? I often forget that the internet does that. It needs cooling down. Yeah, it was quite hot. How you doing, mate? You alright? What you been up to? How's your headache? Is it gone? Bit of gym today and chilling, yeah, no, sure, mate, don't blame you. Thought I'd come out here and waste the rest of my internet that runs out tomorrow, because it'll just go to waste otherwise, so I'll do a monetised shed stream. Alright, 14 people watching, don't forget to like the stream. Hello, Ramsey, you alright? What have you been up to? That's a bit better. Just try to organise which one. Yeah, well, I'm going to make a couple of the retractable extending self-defense walking sticks. So one of them's potentially going to have that as a handle, I think. So imagine that, like, probably right up about that far. And they'll collapse as small as they can. So they'll be like that. And that's what you would carry with you. But it is a fully working walking stick. But it's also self-defense walking stick. But you can't say it is because, you know, it's just a walking stick. And then potentially I might do that as the handle on the other one. I've got to work out a way. I can work out a way to put it on there, but yeah. I'm just matching up the bits inside at the minute, so long they are. One was longer than the other. Thing is, I might have to have, instead of a long one and a short one, I might have to have the long one and the short one together. So this bit's longer on one, this bit's shorter on the other. But I might have to have it short, long, long, short. If that makes sense. Otherwise, one will be long and one will be short. If you know what I mean. But then saying that, they're going to have the handle sticking at the top, aren't they? So no, that'll be fine. That'll be alright. Yeah, the fucking internet had overheated, Rich. Randy said, I'm sorry my English is bad, but still can understand. But oh, nice one. Nice one. I'm glad you could understand me. Hopefully I've got another one of these rings to go on here. Just looks tidier. It's quite difficult to get a straight cut back. So there you go. There's a. How do you get a straight cut with a hacksaw, Rich? Is it even possible? Because I've never been able to do it. I think it's just one of them hacksaws that don't really, you know, they're not made for cutting straight lines. I don't know. But I can never, ever cut a straight line with a hacksaw. Hello, Stuart. Apart from using a mic, okay, by hand then. Yeah, fair enough though. Yeah, no, that is a good bit of advice, Richard. Yeah, seriously. One thing I don't need is fucking crutches. Did I say hello, Stuart? How you doing, mate? Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. I don't think I've got the end here. Featured by hand. Hand over money and use a machine, yes. Absolute said, I meant I'm scared. What are you scared of, mate? What are you scared? You've come to an absolutely lovely place here. Everyone you know here is wonderful. Everyone, well, not everyone, but that's a lie. All of the regulars are decent. Absolute said, I'm not a hater. Good. Thank you for joining in. Ramsey said, are you still making yourself? No, I'm making them for myself. I don't need a walking stick, but these will be like heavy duty walking sticks. I need to straighten that end off a bit, but I don't know if I'll do that yet. I'm just prepping things really at the minute, just to see if I've got all the stuff I need, because I do need another end. I wonder if that would... Do you reckon that would look like a little end? Don't think that'd fit on there anyway. No, it's too big. Looks a bit hard, doesn't it? Randy said, what is that? Old people stick called? That's it's a crutch. But you could call it a walking stick, you could call it a oh, 7 hours. Like, there's loads of different things, like a walker. That might work, I don't know. Do you think that would look odd if that was the end? So, as opposed to that, it'd be lightweight, wouldn't it? And it'd still work. Yeah, fuck it, why don't I do a little lightweight one? That end, that's what we'll do, that end, to go with that. That'd be like a lady's lightweight stick. Do you reckon? But they're like reinforced and a bit heavier than normal. But the real point is, you can basically carry it around about that long, and then, you know. But it is an actual, real, full-length, usable walking stick. So it's fucking nothing anyone can say, really. As long as you're not stupid enough to get arts for self-defense or something. Peter, speaking of prepper, you could make a survival roll to keep inside the stuff. Yeah, that's a good idea, Peter. I do like that, and I've done stuff like that before. Maybe when I get a bit sort of bored of doing them, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but like at the minute I'm happy just doing it standards. Yeah, I could start adding more features to them, definitely. Hello, my queen. Thank you for modding. Randy, my uncle has one of that, but it has multiple. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's one under here somewhere. I don't know where it is now. I might have chucked it out because I didn't really need it. But there you go, like this. So that would have been on there like that. And that's what them little feet are for. I've kept that. I thought it might be usable for something one day. Don't know though. There's 20 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream and have a chat with us. Yeah, at least if I get a head start today, the next time I can come out here, I'll be ahead of the game. 28 people watching, 16 likes. Don't forget to say hello and have a little chat. Right. So let's say that one and that one are going together. What do you reckon of that handle? Like that. Imagine it's actually straight there. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? What do you reckon? I think I'm going to have to drill a hole in that, put some kind of threaded shaft in there. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think the internet overheated, saying I wasn't hot, but the internet was. When I picked it up, it was really warm. So it's now sat on top of a fan. Absolute said, gotta go, bro. But I liked before. Many thanks. Thanks, man. Oh, I said thanks, man. Yeah, okay. Who knows what that's off of? Do you know what that is from? Who knows what that's from? Yeah, I reckon they'll go. That'll be alright. Saint said, stream that hot band up. Pretty much, mate. Pretty much. Yeah, do you know what that's from? I'll give you a clue. No, not a drill handle. Nope. I'll give you a clue. Something I had to get rid of. Yeah, so yeah, nightsticks. I done the baton handle, that was. But yeah, it had to come off. It's good though, because at least I can get the yeah, the right stick, exactly. At least I can get to use them still. A lot of that stuff that I had to destroy, I kept the parts so that I could still do stuff with them one day. Yeah, I reckon what I'll do, I'm just going to take that together so I know them two to go together. I reckon I'll put a threaded rod in there, or a big screw screwed into a piece of wood that can go into here, and then maybe take a little bit of that off so it's slightly in, and that combination should be strong enough. Yeah, I'll make it strong enough anyway. Fazio, how you doing, mate? Yes, fucking shed stream. Don't see them very often, do you? Popo back, yes, exactly, Peach, exactly. Mitch said, hello, been watching you for years, mate. Nice to see you live. Nice to see you on, Mitch. Nice one, mate. I'm just prepping for some stuff I need to do when I go to some meets soon. Prepping meat things, basically camping for me, but yeah. I'm going to take a few things that I can sell there. Especially like the big ones. Fucking hell, you can sell loads of stuff there and people love it. Might take a fully kitted out crossbow as well, potentially. President, we like it raw and wiggly. Yes, exactly. It's a weekday. Keep it raw. Keep that fucking can't remember your name. Keep that reality raw. Persia knows what I mean anyway. If only Persia does, that's okay. Mitch said, I'm into the preppers, mate. Bushcock. Oh, nice one, Mitch. Do you go to any of them? You go to any, are you in the UK? If you go to any of them, I might see you at one. Right. I like the meats, don't get me wrong, the meats are great, but I'm more into just the standard camping rather than the full-on prepping. But I like it there. Are you in the West Midlands, are you, Mitch? Nice one. Saint said, I bet you could mould handles to form your hand from a material gum shields used. That would be pretty good. I think that would. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? How do you see the info for the meats? You have to follow some of the channels who basically organise them. I'll tell you one who puts a lot. So the main channel for me who shares all of the prepper meats is UK Prepper Man. Yeah, Funky does his own one. So Funky does his own Wales one. And Funky doesn't mention the other one so much now. He mentioned, obviously he mentioned his own one. But yeah, so I'd definitely say follow Funky, and definitely follow UK Prepper Man. His name's Chris. Proper decent bloke. Met him a few times. He will normally tell you all of them. He will have videos on his channel telling you the Wales ones, the South ones, the Midland ones, the up North ones, all of them. All the information how to book them, stuff like that. But it's pain and misery, no stimulants. We like it raw, yes. It's a weekday, isn't it? Keep it raw for today. Keep it raw for today. Why not? Don't like people watching me when I bake things. I'm going to fuck something up, aren't I? Right, here's a question for you. Right, here's a question for you. See that saw there? Right, look at the quality of that saw, right? Look at the quality of this saw. Which one of these saws do you reckon cuts better? I'll give you a clue. Don't said better not be a bunch of blokes at the park. I know they're legitimate things. You might see 3 women there though. 4 maybe. Right, said Funky don't seem to stream much now since he was nicked over Christmas. Yeah, I think no he doesn't, does he? I think he does 1 a week. Yeah. Post-apocalyptic saw, yes, post-apoc saw. That cuts a beauty. There's the grey one, the one you fixed 100 times, yeah. Yes, exactly. Look, it's got a bolt that bolts that I put in myself. That's a fucking nail rivet, that one. Nail rivet there. It don't cut great, but it cuts better than that other piece of shit, I tell you. 25 people watching, don't forget to like the stream. Yes. Right. Shillelagh. I'm going to do them all with ball heads because that seems to be more what people want. Thanks, just buy a new one, Mike. Well, there are 5 in big. I did. I bought that one for a 5 in big. It was fucking shit. Honestly, hurts my fucking shoulder more than using this old piece of crap. Honestly, Saint, it's a fuck. I know I should just buy a new one, but that's what I got last time I bought a new one. Fucking piece of crap that wouldn't get anything. Look, if I weren't live streaming, to save my poor shoulder, I bought that so that I never have to cut things by hand ever again. Because I have got a fucking fucked shoulder now. But it would make too much noise. I love that reciprocating saw. It made a hell of a difference to my just working in general. Yeah, my shoulder, if I do a lot of cutting, fucking fucked. Don't say that, please. Yeah, not a gun. That was not a gun, no. That was a reciprocating saw. Fuck's sake, I feel about that. Right. These are all going to be ball-headed ones. Hello, person whose name I can't pronounce or even read. Nah, fuck it. I'm getting the reciprocating saw out. That was enough for me. You're just going to have to put up with the noise. After all, it is a shed live stream. Yeah, this is one of the best things I ever bought. Fucking great tool. Won't be long. This is where the real pressure comes in. I've got to cut this without making myself look like a twat. Because it shoots off the thing. It's not exactly in there tight. I don't want to put it in too tight because it'll damage it. Right, are you ready? I'll go like that and then I'll go like that. Oh, even that, honestly, no bullshit, just go like that hurt my shoulder then. Right. Noise. Sorry, I was supposed to go like that. Trying not to shake the thing too much. So I'm not actually running it as fast as it can go. Right, I need to do one more. If I took too much off, nah, it'd be enough, wouldn't it? Yeah, my shoulder's hurting already. I'm making a shillelagh, Conrad. Right, you can come back, but now go again. Yeah, this will shake the fucking shit out of this. Done. There. Oh, I'm not sure. I think this is blackthorn. I can't remember now. This may actually be blackthorn, but I can't remember now. Don't actually know. I'd have to ask my brother because he got me it. But the sound isn't too bad, Mike, and shaking is minimal. Oh, nice. Yeah, what I did, that reciprocating saw. This is proper. If Matt got it from his job for walking sticks, it will be a proper decent bit of wood for a walking stick. It's been in here for ages drying out. It may actually be blackthorn, I don't know, but if not, it'll be summer good. You know what I mean? Otherwise, there's no point. But blackthorn is a very strong wood, yeah. And that's what they make. Proper shillelaghs are made from blackthorn. Do you know what I have got? So, you know, there's blackthorn. There's another one. I think both of these are the same thing, right? It's just a pity I might not be able to use them like this. So see this? It's actually still got the end on it. This one is Pyracantha, I think it's called, which its other name is Firethorn. I love that name, Firethorn. That's a great name, isn't it? Yeah, Firethorn. And I was tempted. This would be quite a little lightweight one, and it doesn't have a ball end on it. I'd have to make one. Yeah, Hawthorn. There's Hawthorn, Blackthorn, Firethorn, which is Pyracantha. I might do the Pyracantha one with ball end that I make, and then do it red, just for something different. But I've got quite a lot of sticks I could make sticks from. Recipe saw is great for limbs. Persian Hawthorn also make great shillelaghs. Yes, exactly. Yeah, they do. I think that's this. I think the main things, aren't they, Percy? If you can't get hold of Blackthorn, Hawthorn. Yeah, I can't remember if that is actual Blackthorn. I'd have to ask Matt. I don't know though, but I'm going to make it look like it anyway. Mick said, I got a birch burl on a stick the other day that works. That's going to be my shillelagh. Yeah, nice. Yeah, love a good shillelagh. So I burn my handles under a torch for a few seconds, then sand it. Comes out really nice. What I'll do, I reckon I'll do a couple of different ones. I've got two. All of the wood there's been seasoned for years. So I might do. I can't remember what I was going to say. I've got a couple of shillelaghs I could do anyway. You ever bludgeoned anyone with that? No, not like that. No, because I need to cut it. Get out. Michael's been timed out for it. I really, really need a piss. Mick said, have you still got any of them? Cool leather kit. Yes, I've been making them. Yeah, so, Mitch, if you go on my coffee website, it's in the description, the thing that says donation. Click that, go to the shop. There, there's some for sale now. There's patches and key rings. Michael said, piss yourself. Matt, I might do. I'll think about it. That's OnlyFans content, that is. If you want to see things like that. Yeah, I'm going to leave this long, and then people can say to me, actually, you know, I would buy it off you, Mike, if you cut it to length. Yeah, let's do it. That's what I do need to do. But yeah, if I leave it a longer... Nice one, Michael, glad you have subbed. About time to... Mate said, yeah, like, yeah, I've got them, yeah, on the... See that link that people have just put in the chat? On there, mate. Yeah, I got them for sale. I was making some the other day. In fact, if you want, I could probably make you one live. Would you like me to make you one live? You're going to have to stay on for a bit, though. Would you like me to make you one right now? I'll make you one. And it'll be the one, if you buy it, I'll make you one live right now, and if you buy it, that'll be the one that gets sent to you. Alright? Who would, well, these are £3, I think. However much to sell them for, I think these are £3, the patterns are £5. The patterns are bigger and take more work. Saints, I think I've got a mild brown one, the dark one looks good. But yeah, I've had a little, I've changed the technique slightly. What I do now is I put slightly less dye on the middle than the outer bit, and then it makes the logo shop even better. Thank you, Mitch, because if I did have to make it, that'd be a bit of a pain in the ass. Thank you, I appreciate that, mate. Alright, yeah, have a look on the store then. If you look on the shop, they should be on there, mate. There should be patches on there. If it says they're sold out, I'll go in later and I'll add them to the shop. Yeah, I'm glad you said please don't. You don't have to make it now, because that would have been a pain in the ass. Well, there's a reason they're a £5 and not £3. There's a bit more work into them, and it will involve having to make the holes and shit like that. There's a bottle in here. I'm pissing. I've done for a fucking slash. I just might have to just go in there. Bird said, Mike, the rules here are simple. No politics, no religion, don't be a dick. Welcome to the community. Mike streams every Friday, Saturday night. Fun and informative info coming to you regularly. Yes, yes. Exactly. Do you know why Percio knows? Because he knows. He's the hand of the king. So he said, you know what's funny, Mike? I still haven't attached my patch to anything yet. Laughing my arse off. It's still on my side looking at me. That's all right, though. You just have it sitting there. That's just good, I think. Same thing I would have done. Don't forget to protect your wood. Even if it is just with a cloth. Protect your wood at all costs. Right? Yeah, especially smokes and those things. Exactly. Protect your wood at all costs. I'm going to start cutting off the corners now. Mitt said, I'll put mine on my camping bag. Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice, yeah. Yeah, they're on the shop. Have a look later. But if they're not on the shop, you can leave a comment on a comment or a message on Coffee. Message me and say, Mike, sorry, they're not in stock, and I'll make them in stock, because I have got them, because I've been making them. Percio said, I use my bandana weight every opportunity. I'm going to take some bandana weights to the one of the meets, Percio. Hopefully they'll be quite, you know, they might enjoy them. The thing with the bandana weights, I think it depends, a lot of that stuff depends on if the person understands the concept, if you know what I mean. Some people just can't quite get it, how these things, you know what I mean? They just look at it and think, oh no, that wouldn't be allowed, but of course it is. But there's a reason it's allowed. But you have to know how to carry it, and you know what I mean. So said Mike, I'll tell you what though, if you make your own WC tank top, but 2025, this time I might buy one. Reminds me when I'm not doing this. Al Charlie, how you doing, mate? He said, are you in solitary confinement again? Look at all the chains, yeah. All the chain me up. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Mitch said, what meets you going to, mate, if you don't mind me asking? Well, if you ask me privately, I'll let you know. I'll let you know privately if you let me know, Mitch. It's a bit, you know. Although I have said most of the ones I'm going to, but yeah. I'll be going to the Wales one, put it that way. I think everyone knows that one. I have to cut left-handed now because my fucking shoulder. Al said, yeah, no, I read that one, didn't I? Yes. So, what have you lot been up to today? Actually, Charles Bronson was a badass prisoner. He was, and is. Still is. Still is. He's still about, isn't he? He's still about. He'll never be out and about, I doubt. Such a shame. He needs to be let out so he can go and do some fucking inspirational fucking dinner talking. He'd be great at that. And you got soaked at work, did you, Mitch? Fuck's sake. Hello, my queen, Metallic Son. She said, hey, I've been watching on my telly in fast mode to catch up. It's a pain to comment, but I still have the power to employ the naughty stuff I need to. Yes, thank you, my queen. Yes. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Live shillelagh making. I would turn the camera out to show me more, but the problem is I have to keep moving it then. I would turn it around so you see it, and I do it anyway. So what I'm doing at the minute is just cutting off the corners to make rounding this over a bit easier. It's fucking sore. Blunt as fuck, but it's still it's better than the other one. Christ's sake. Yeah, hit the like, I'll take a hike. Nice one now. Iron Mike, how you doing? He said, hello madam, my name is Raju Arjan, I'm from India. Do I look like a madam, do I? Nice. Don't know what the women you know look like. They look like me, you're fucked, mate. Or not. Oh, God. Look, I'm going to have to run off and take a piss. I'll be back in a minute. Entertain yourselves. Back. You got sore arms, Persia. What got deleted? I'm not even gonna look. Right, I'm back. I might have liked your videos. Thank you. I'm glad you like them, mate. Thanks, and I might got banished to the shadow realm. Metallic said, be sensible, get blocked down. Outer answers, what does the English adjective bloody mean? It's like a mild swear, really. Bloody hell, instead of saying fucking hell, basically. That's what it is, really. Yeah. It's more of a mild swear, I think. You just made me swear on a live stream and get told off now. Joking. Yeah, it's a mild swear. But as I said, it's just a sentence enhancer, fucking out, enhancer. Metallic said, massive love, Persia, you must have been bad in the previous life, you know, to get rest. Persia, why are your arms hurting then? What are your arms hurting for? Don't leave me out of this conversation. Persia fell asleep last time before we even got on the bloody late night live stream. Poor bloke. Hello, Joseph. How you doing? You right, mate? Yeah, I do remember you, actually. Yeah, I do. Al said, like, where is my hammer? Is my bloody hammer? Yeah, exactly. Yes. I'm just being careful with my swearing. I won't normally do this. I don't normally give a shit, but I've done it anyway. I thought I'd monetize this live stream just to see what happened. You know, it's not like you can't swear on them. Though. It's just you have to sort of say you do, if that makes sense. Berger said, "What you get hanging from apple trees?" Oh, nice. Fuck's sake. Stevie said, "Can I have a shout out?" There you go, Stevie. There's your shout out, mate. I'll even hold a fucking chisel up for you. Jojo said, I'm good, but yeah, I'm not too bad, mate, not too bad. I've had a very hectic week where I haven't really had a chance to get out in the shed. So, and I've got a lot of stuff I need to do. So I thought, I've got an internet package that runs out tomorrow night. So it had like 3.5 gigabytes on it, but I might as well just use it in here. Make the most of a weekly live stream and the views and, you know, and get some stuff done and entertain everyone. You know what I mean? Pressure's on as soon as you start working in the shed, though. Got to be careful now, everyone wants to see a bit of blood. Might go viral. Might go septic. But I'm not an American, so it's not going to matter. That's a little joke that only me and Metallic would know. Hello, Juntus. Goodbye, Juntus. Saint said, are you streaming Saturday? Yes, I am, mate, yeah. I do need to get myself a new saw. Metallic reminds me one day when we were out to get a new saw. But in all honesty, the only reason I haven't bought a new saw, because I did buy a new saw and it was fucking shit. Maybe I won't go for the cheapest one next time. Although, the reason this is a little bit difficult to saw is because it is a nice bit of proper nice hardwood. Metallic said, if this stream goes well, Mike might do live how-to instructionals in the future. What would you like Mike to make? Yes, yeah, that's very true. Exactly. Yeah, what would you like to sit and watch me make live? A paycheck, he didn't drop. Right, mate. So would I. I'm getting my paycheck right now. I might earn quid out of tonight. tell you what though, I can get more shit done doing it like this than if I was recording it. Don't forget to like the live stream, everyone. If you're on a phone, just double tap the screen. If I'm recording it, like properly recording it, having to stop and keep talking, it fucking slows you down. Drops, it's all been and done, and I'll tell you the good news later on Discord. But basically, it doesn't matter if I say. Just looking out the window. It all went very, very well. A lot better than expected. The talent said, "Hey, dropped." I have to type on my phone, so not saying much tonight. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be on. Probably quite a long time till basically the internet runs out. Yeah, I'll tell you all about it later. Dropped. I'll probably just put it on the public Discord, like so everyone knows. Because yeah. Oh, you can't quite see me. The camera, I think the camera's not naturally wants to turn around itself. I don't want it falling out of there either. That's my fucking good phone. Yeah, this is a decent bit of hard work. It is quite hard to cut. Plus, I'm having to cut left-handed. Yeah, good news dropped. It was good news, mate. I'm gonna have a fucking achy shoulder today, I tell you. But you know, that's the nature of certain things. That'd be quite nice, I think, wouldn't it? They start to take a life of their own as well. Well, yeah, what have you been up to? Don't hit the like the stream, everyone. Say hello. Drop said, can't chew that off. Well, I could, yeah, but then you wouldn't be hearing me doing anything, would you? Now, if I wasn't live streaming Dropped, I would have done these things a slightly easier way, but you lot ain't gonna hear fuck all then. Oh, Mitch has just bought his keyring. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I'll have that in the post for you tonight or tomorrow. Thank you, Mitch. New coffee shops there. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, no, definitely could. How you doing, Cookie? You right, mate? Drops a short work day, so got to do stuff around the house. Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, no, Drops. If I wasn't in here, if I weren't live streaming, sorry. Yeah, Angry Grinder would make that hell of a nice job. Mitch has got a patch and a key. Thank you, mate. I'll tell you what, and also that massively helps me out, because I know it's only like £8 or something, but that's money in my pocket that helps me, you know, do things that I do, because basically my only real living is selling that kind of stuff, selling the stuff I make, and you know, a bit of money from ads. We don't want. So Cookie said, what are you getting up to? Just prepping some stuff. I've had a very busy week where I haven't had a chance to do stuff that I wanted to do or need to do, really. So I'm getting some of it done tonight, because this internet's going to run out tomorrow, so I thought might as well live stream, and if it goes well I might do more of these, you know. Oh yeah, there's a giveaway going on actually. Yeah, if anyone wants to win prizes, there's a giveaway going on right now. Go to my channel, it'll probably be the main video, or just look the last couple of videos, you'll find it. Mick said, well, I've watched you for years, so it's nothing compared to the content you give. Thank you, Mitch. I really do appreciate that, mate. I really do. It does help me out. Thank you. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, I'll have it. Depending on how knackered I am tonight, I may stay out here till like 11 tonight. I'm going to try and do the noisy stuff now, and then later on do the quiet stuff. Two of my most used rasps. The amount of aluminium these two fuckers have rasped over the years would surprise you. Hello Penny, how you doing? You alright? Good, because I need one more week, then I can get some tape. No, yeah, you're alright, mate. You've got time. You've got time. The highest bidder so far is 44 quid. I've had, I think, 120 quid in so far. Or 108 quid on it, Matak. Sent a lot. It's fucking Thursday, yes. It's fucking Thursday. Al said, you guys in the UK watch the Stanley Cup. I don't really watch any sports. The closest you get to me watching sports is darts. So I was going to say something really rude, but I don't know better. Better not. Well, no. Fuck it, who cares, but yeah. At least what I can do while I'm if I get like tired, come back to the comments. Yeah, how you doing, Penny? How's your day been? Mitch said, how do you make the punch for the logo? So, do you want me to show you it? I'll actually show you it if you want. Just be prepared though that the live stream might cut out just for a minute because I need to move the Wi-Fi. Shit out anyway. I'm on your bastard. Come on. Right, we're back. That was nice and stable. That was. So, oh fuck it. I'll make one quickly. So, why not? What are we here for? Okay, you can see the vice. There is the leather. What you have to do get the piece of leather and put it in a bit of water just for maybe 5 seconds. That's a bit wet now. And then my stamp that I made was just from a big old thick bit of aluminium, and I basically carved in the shape of a knuckle duster and then put the letters WC in. I put this in the vise, just a piece of metal to make sure the back doesn't get fucked up. Okay, leather stamp. Hopefully I'll get this in the right place. Right, see that? Tight, nice and tight. And if it's not quite in the right place, I can always trim it around anyway. That's it, done. Don't nearly have to leave it in there. There you go. And that's why that was the right way round, because really it's backwards. And then when you do it, yeah, that was completely hand carved as well, just from a piece of aluminium. Isn't it? And it got me, because I'll tell you what, I've looked into logos, not logos, stamps, and Metallic's looked into stamps. They're really fucking expensive. Hello Trade, how you doing, mate? You alright? Yeah, they cost a lot. For like a, and also I can make one that will stamp into wood anyway, not wood, leather. Oh yes, Penny, sorry I've missed your comment, Penny. Yeah, it went really well. I will let you know on the Discord later. See you later, Persia, good night, mate. Yeah, sorry, just try to catch up. What was I saying? I'll let you know on the disc. It went really well, Penny, yeah. In fact, amazingly well. Fucking amazingly well, yeah. Hello, Richard Griffiths. Did I say hello, Trade? Yeah, that's a good little stamp, isn't it, for homemade? I made my own tools. See, this is a edging tool. This was in the days when I didn't know you could get them cheap other places, like Temu and that. That's an edging tool. I made an edging tool with a chisel. Yeah. I've made 2 of them, and they work as good as the bought ones. Mine are slightly easier to sharpen as well. Right, where are we? So yeah, the stamps are reasonably... Yeah, an edging tool. Yeah, I wouldn't want to stick that down any hole. Fuck that shit. Someone might there. Trust you to notice that. Hadn't even crossed my delicate mind what that even meant. You dirty bugger. Dong, how you doing, mate? He said, what do you call me? I call you Dong. How you doing, mate? You alright? What have you been up to? I've seen you've been putting quite a few videos out lately, but I haven't really had a chance to watch them. I haven't watched anything this week, really, I don't think. Language, well, yes, yes. I think this is going to come out alright. Might be a bit big, I'll see. Let's see. We shall see. What I should be doing, don't you? I don't fucking get out anywhere. Oh no, there it is. I should be showing good, what do you call it? Shop safety. Don't forget to like the stream. Dong said, doing alright, mate. Also a bit behind on the project. Hey, what you up to at the minute, mate? I'm making a shillelagh. But amongst other things, I'm trying to get stuff done so that I've got a head start, because I need to sell some stuff soon. Doesn't help that I've pulled my bloody chest lately. Dong said, just started splitting rails to build a fence. I might survive. I hope so, mate. I hope so. I hope so. Bloody nightmare, innit? Yes, don't forget to put your safety gear on. I think this needs a bit of a tighten. I like this little mask. It's actually quite good for what it is. Mitch said, does your brother still upload on his channel? He did a lot of trapping stuff. Yes, he does, Mitch. Not as much as he used to, though. He's quite busy. And he said, can I see your deer's foot knife? I ain't got it out here, mate. That'd be true. I'd have to go upstairs to get it, sadly. I'll show you it. If you come on tomorrow's live stream, Michael. I was at Michael saying, Michael, if you come on tomorrow's live stream, I'll show you it. The reason I've always got a bad shoulder is, imagine what I'm doing right now. I used to do that for about 6 hours a day on aluminium. Yeah, you ask me tomorrow, Michael. I'll 100% show you, mate. That's why my shoulder is fucked now. Hello, Skylar. And hello, Mr. Keener. Can't buddies. No. Just some wood. Just some wood. Aurelion said, back to Mexico, buddy. I don't know what you mean. What, you're going back to Mexico? I bet ice on you. I called ice on you. Do I look like I'm Mexican? How many Mexicans have English accents? Fucking hell. Like I said, you'd be very useful in the Viking times. Yeah, I probably would have. Yeah, if I was in like medieval times or Viking times, I would have been either one of the makers of the weapons for them and stuff like that. I probably would have gone out doing it as well. I'd certainly like drinking. At least I'll get a head start doing this shit. It's hard work. Slightly better. Richard said, some of us were born in the wrong era, Mike. Would love to have been a weapon and armour maker back then. Yeah, I totally get you there, mate. Yeah, definitely. Yes, yeah, it sometimes feels like, especially nowadays, definitely feels like we're in the wrong era, especially in the UK and that. Cookie said, pretty useful in current times. I'd say, well, yeah, true. Michael said, you'd be like Flocky the boat builder, I reckon. Yeah, wrong timeline, Richard, exactly. In fact, said, don't be a dick in the chat. I haven't the patience to give warnings. It's instant naughty step or banter tonight. Yeah, fair enough. You know me, I've always liked doing this kind of stuff. It's interesting and it's useful as well. It is useful. It is. Just trying to get the vice tight enough so it doesn't make so much noise. I noticed that if you get the stuff right in the vice, it makes less noise. So I suppose it's less vibrations, isn't it? That's better. Yeah. So, have any of you got any plans for stuff you're making at the minute? I think what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to dye the body of it black. Hopefully I've got some black leather. Last time I dyed it with black leather dye. It worked really, really well. Just so you can paint. Metallic said I should make the effort to get myself a rasp, begrudge it because all my dad's ones have been. That's a shame, yeah. Yeah, I love a good rasp. Absolutely love a good rasp. These, I'll tell you what, these two things have made hundreds of weapons. They have hundreds. Yeah, absolutely hundreds. Richard said, have you ever tried flint knapping weapons? So me and Metallic did some flint knapping to make some arrowheads, but that's about it really. And some blades. Malk has, my twin brother has. If you don't know who my twin brother is, his YouTube channel is JJR Survival. Hello Tetley T. Cookie said, all I can make is a mess. Well, you know. Yeah. So well, better than nothing. Mitch, I think I do have a Shinto rasp. Let me get it. That's a Shinto rasp, isn't it? Hello, DJ Skims. That's a Shinto. Can you see the different teeth? The teeth are very fine on that side and rougher on that. I'll give this one a go. Until you'd mentioned it, I hadn't thought about using it. Well, I think it crossed my mind, but I thought these two are slightly rougher, so they'll take more off. But this one probably got more teeth. I don't know. Yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll use this one when it gets a bit finer work. These two, they've got thicker teeth, or bigger teeth, so they take more off. It's a bit rougher, and then you can use something like that. Metallic said, isn't Shinto the one you and my favourite cheese like to... Shintner. Fucking, yeah. I keep swearing. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to stop swearing. Yeah, Shintner. I hate Shintner. We hate Shintner. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Remind me later that I need to not just work on this. I'm going to get this head round, but I need to do a few things. So I'm going to work on this to get me a head start, and then go on to something else. It's just so I've got a load of stuff like half ready, so when I do have to do it, I'll be like, oh, I forgot I'd half done that. That's going to be a lot easier. This should come out quite nice, I think. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, just ask. I would have the camera more on what I'm doing, but the problem is, then when I come back, it's not quite right for me. I don't want to over tighten it as well and damage the wood underneath. Tatley T said, I love to see you and XDM50 do a collab stream, making weapons together. Tatley T, do you know what I'm going to do? Because I haven't done a collab with Dwayne for ages. Probably years and years. I love Dwayne. XDM50, he's great. I don't know if I'll be able to get him on a live stream. I don't think I know he doesn't watch live streams. They're too long for him. He don't have the time. And I doubt he'd have time to get on one. But Tatley T, I will try to do a collab with Dwayne, where me and him do like a, I don't know, I'll think of something, because I used to do a lot of collabs back in the day. I haven't done one for years. I'll think of something where I could tag Dwayne in it to do it. I always like hearing Dwayne's name. He's a great bloke. Oh, XDM50. Right, do you know what I've written? I've written tag XDM50 in a video like the old days. Yeah, you never see, Dwayne don't really have time to come on the live streams. But Tatley T, I think that'd be a great idea, wouldn't it? After I said, just subscribe to your brother, he has the same accent. He does, he does. Thank you, Al. Cookie said he hasn't got a twin brother, it's just 2 channels, yes. It's always been me. What I do, I cover up the tattoos when I do this one, apart from the one. The tat said, laugh me ask of how odd twins having the same accent. Oh, love. Where is that? Oh, yes. Another list. Yes. You don't get to read it, it's backwards. Yeah, Dwayne's a great bloke, and I have been thinking about getting him involved in like a tag type video anyway. I'll think of something that I know he'd be up for, because I know he's often, I doubt we'll be able to get on the same, unless I do something like the shooting competition or something like that, where I get their footage and put it on my channel. Yeah. But I'll definitely get him involved in like a tag type thing. Tatley said, been watching you and Dwayne, was my childhood. I'm 24 and I love to see you both, your channels. I've got to, yeah, thank you. I've been on here about 17 years, slightly on with WeaponCollector. Dwayne's been on, Dwayne had his original channel, Dwayne Myers, didn't he? And then he deleted it and then started his new one, XGen50. Yeah, Dwayne's a great bloke. Dwayne's great, I do like him. It is interesting having been on this long. When people do say, I've been watching it since I was a little kid, you know, and now I'm like 24, 25. Yeah. Yeah, it was the birthday of my channel recently, and it was 17 years old. Yeah, Mitch said how YouTube has changed in 17 years. I know. A lot has gone and a lot has come back. Mother said, I'm here. Hello everyone, how you doing, Mother? But yeah, I like Dwayne. He's a good bloke, and I'd like to get him involved in. I've had it on a list for a while. I'll try and what I'll do. I'll have a look back at some of the old channels that we used to talk to. Oh, hello, Shireen. Shireen's one of them. Shireen can now go on the list of people to tag. Hello, Shireen. How you doing? You right? Shireen, soon, when I have an idea, I will tag you in a video. You know what would be a good one, don't you? What everyone does. EDC. I was just talking about tagging people in videos. I just need to get round to doing them. I'm always busy at the minute. How you doing, Shireen? You're right. Thank you. Yeah, it was 17 last. Well, at the end of May, I think about 2 weeks ago. 17 years old. Old enough to drive in America. No, you can drive earlier than that, can't you? Old enough to drive in England now. My channel is, but not old enough to drink. It's old enough to get married though. Honest Jeff said, I came about when you were testing pistol crossbows. Wasn't your lad doing one? Oh, has it not me, bruv? Yeah. How you doing, Honest Jeff? You right? Mother said, hello, Shireen. Good to see you on here. Yeah, it's always good to see Shireen on. Yeah, Shireen is someone I'd always be up for doing tag videos with, and that. It's just getting around to doing them. Ian Beale. Is that the Ian Beale from EastEnders or not? No offence if you know, I know you're not, but if you've heard that like a million times, or are you actually Ian Beale? He said, damn it, Daddy, what backwater part of England are you in? Fucking hell. The good part. Metallic said, just heard back from the cuz, the relative is still holding on. Oh, good. Well, you know, hopefully you can pass a message on or something, or, yeah. I don't know if you know what I mean. When I say good, you know what I mean. If they're going, they're going, but... I'm going to file for a second. I'll show you what I'm making in a minute. It's definitely thank you, my queen, yeah. Yes, 10 hours and by law. Forgot what I was saying. Ian Beale said, are you making a soft dog restaurant? No, I'm not. I'm making a shillelagh. That is that. Jane said, thanks, been on a YouTube break, but gonna be back at it soon. It was nice to open my app and have a live stream going. Yeah, it's always nice to see you, Shireen. Yeah, I hope you're all well. Sean, how you doing, mate? You alright? Free Albert and Richard Rafik, how you doing? What's that then? Obviously not Ian. Don't be an odd. Yeah, how come you was having a break, Shireen? Just was. Yeah. I had noticed you hadn't been about for a while. Yeah, I've just been busy lately. I've had a lot to do, so I've not been getting out as many actual videos as I'd like to. I've been getting a few shorts out. Shorts are good for extra views, but I do prefer doing proper videos, don't you? You know, the shorts are good. They're good for. They still take editing, but they're good for quick views to get the channel getting a bit of you know how YouTube works. Mick says, suppose social media can get too much at times. Yeah, definitely. That's why Dwayne Myers, he deleted his whole entire channel once. It was just getting too much for him. Yeah. You know, sometimes there's stuff to do and they've got other things to do. Mother said, hope everything is going good, Shireen. We're all busy, sadly. Yeah, the reason I'm in the shed is because I've had a very busy week and there was stuff that I wanted to do. So, what's the time right now? It's quite late. It's, I don't know, 8 o'clock maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to get in here today, and I need to. This stuff needs to be done. Ian Beale said, do you have a repeating cosplay? Yes, I do. I have got the Vlad redback, horizon redback. What's the redback repeater called? Can't remember what it's called now. I got a Vlad, an adder, and the horizon repeater one. So I said she said right back at you. Thank you. They got a repeating man cone. I can't remember what the redback repeater's called. No, I can't think. I've got one of them though. Redback XR, yes, thank you, mother. Oh, the man can. Fuck, put my ass gun. Sean said I've seen one guy built it like a machine gun. The crossbows, yeah. So what have you all been up to anyway? Been up to much? What have you been up to, mother? I'm going to round over this head and then get onto the other side and then we'll work on something else. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Good Crusader, he said, has gone. I was busy all day breaking my back, kind of tired of everything. Oh, fuck's sake, mother, yeah. Well, you need someone to talk to. Come on the Discord, have a chat with me. I'm like, well, I know I'm a bit notorious for like, you know, if it's important and you need a chat, let me know. Dong said, someone was asking about tools, weren't they? Dong said, I have a Easting Fireside Friend. It's a solid one-piece mini splitting one. I don't think I do have any of their stuff, you know. Easting or Estwing? Estwing. SS-wing, isn't it? Not Easting. Estwing. Fucking hell. I think that's a bit more of an American. You can get them over here, but it's more common in America, I think. SCXR Let said they're unemployed. Oh yeah. Mother said Adam told me I should move to Prague. Lots of hot girls there. Nice. Nice. Maybe you should. Maybe you should. As we know though, it's not all that easy, is it? That's how it started. That's how it is now. Sean said Thailand or the Philippines might be cheaper. Thank you, Mitch. Yeah, isn't it? It is. To be honest, there's not a lot of work in the sliders. It takes longer to bloody dry them. Plans for the weekend. Mick said, were you Danish oil or linseed? I'm not sure. I have got some linseed oil, but I don't know. I might try that. Maybe I'll do one linseed oil, one maybe varnished, because I always find it, I think it depends how dry the wood is. Sometimes I find linseed oil works really, really nice, and other times horrible and looks shit. Good Crusader said, Espring makes some real nice tools. The hammers and axes are some of the best I've worked with. Yeah, I don't think I have any of them. They do some nice hammers though. I have seen their hammers with the nice, they've got the nice thin, like shaft, don't they? And the leather handles. Good Crusader said, I'm going on a road trip, see family, and go, oh, what, on the weekend? Nice one, mate. Mitch said, birch Casey is good. What's that? Is that wood? Or, I know birches. Oh, is that something you put on it? Free Albert said, hoping the weather is good tomorrow, so I'll be going to the local for a pint or two. Nice one, mate, nice one. Nice. Oh, if I do drink, it won't be till the weekend. Let's see. I might not bother though. We'll see what happens. I've never heard of birch Casey. That was what my shoulder hurts. That's with Casey, I think they use it on gun stocks. Give it a shot, nice one. I'll look into that. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Yeah, what I'll be doing, I'll just be roughing this one out and then I'm going to go on to something else, I think. Maybe something that's not wood, so I don't have to wear a mask. I don't know what I'll do this weekend. Probably be in the fucking shed. Yeah. Do a patch. I got one ready for you, mate. But that said, I just told the pigeon it landed on my red carpet, breaking it and stealing the berries. I was going to bloody eat it if it carries on that way. Nice. There you go. Have a bit of pigeon and red currant. Oh, that'd be lovely. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Who needs what's it called? What do they have on your turkey if you're American? Who needs cranberry sauce when you can have red currant sauce on pigeon? Yeah. Do it. I'll have some. Sounds good to me. Said I was born in the dark. Richard and Mike do a Bane impression with a mask on. I've never watched that, but I know what it is. I'm coming for you, Batty Man. Metallica get that reference. Did you? Could you even understand what I said? I did it. Would you like me to do it again? But actually, you might want to explain that so you don't get cancelled. Okay. I was watching a funny video of a little boy who had a bat toy, and he kept saying to his dad, Dad said, what's that? What's the name of it? And he kept saying, oh, a batty boy. And the dad kept saying, no, you can't call it that. But the little kid didn't know. So there's the context of that. It said yes. Don't forget to like the stream. But there's no prejudice here. Everyone's welcome. I promise you that. And also, so why we found it funny recently, we've been watching Nosferatu, as in Nos 4A2, the Joe Hill TV series, and they called the boy in that Bruce Wayne and Batty, or Bats. So I kept saying that he was going to get called, you know, the word I just said. Mitch found it funny, I found it funny too. Yeah, now Nos for shit too, yeah, now for shit too. Charlie West, he said, make a small wooden sword. How small? I could do that. I could do that. I'm making a shillelagh right now there. I'll show you in a second. I'll probably stop in the oven doing the wood shit in a minute. Trying to wear a mask when you're constantly talking. I'll get the brush. Pick up the wrong thing. If I could put a fan on me, it wouldn't be so bad. I could blow the dust away, but can't. So there's the head now. Yeah, I think that'd be quite nice. It'd be a fairly big head, but you know, look at the fucking size of it. You don't. You'd more hold it like that anyway, I reckon. Fucking shoulder hurts. Dong said, I just made a wooden sword, but it's a yataghan. Is that how you pronounce that? Swoopy, not Minecrafty. Nice. Is that on your channel? It's actually so weird seeing the shed in reverse. That's bizarre, isn't it? Sean said, you used to have a wooden samurai sword. I think it was for training. Yes, probably was. Mitch said, right, I'm off. I'll see you around. Take care, Mitch. Thanks for watching, mate. I appreciate it. I'll have your stuff off to you tonight, hopefully. Or I'll get the postman to pick up tomorrow. Take care, mate. See you later. Doug said, they're useful for smashing vines and dead wood. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Totally. What do you reckon of that? That's how big my hand is, which I'd say is like a normal size hand. Not big, not small. You know what I mean? Is that too big? I don't know. I'm going to leave this one big. I'm going to leave this one big. I can always make the other one smaller. Thank you, Sean. He said, nice. Charlie said, or a bow. I could make a bow. Not today, though. Yeah, what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to leave it long, take it with me, and then if someone wants to buy it, I can cut it to length for them. So if they say, yeah, that's ideal, leave it out, is put the ferrule on. Otherwise, cut it down, fit the ferrule there and then. You know what I mean? I could, well, what do you mean, a wooden katana? I could potentially make all these things, Charlie, but not right now. Mother said, Vlad Broadhead box, mate. It's in you to do this. I know, yeah, well, I ain't got the stuff to do then. I'm struggling a bit, Mother, to actually find the stuff to make them. Yeah, this should be quite nice. Right. Don't get a wooden. Oh, yeah, called a boken, isn't it? Is it boken or boken? Yeah, of course it is. Charlie said, I look forward to seeing it. Nice. Okay. I've started one of them. What else do I need to do? Some knife sheaths. Sheaths. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. Cheers. Where's the knives? Might work on a couple of sheaths at the minute. Just get them glued up. Get them cut out and glued up. This will all put me in a big head start for when I need to do it again. Metallic. Here's a question for you, just for you. Would you like to see the progress of your bow bag, or do you want it to be 100% surprise? I can show you it if you want. And also, would you like to see how much leather I've got left? This ain't a fucking lot. Metallic said, Mike needs a new list. Giant projects he can make in real time in the sheds live streams. He can make coin wallets, knife sheaths, hair clips, patches, key rings and leather. Yes, quivers. Tony said a walking stick, nice, okay, a club with reach. Yeah, it's a fucking Tony. Exactly right, exactly right. Yes. So I got that. So I'm making right now. And then I should be making some of these are self-defense collapsible walking sticks. That head will be on there, that hand will be there, but these, that's as short as they go, so that's what you'd have in your hand, but you can also have them fully extended as a proper full-length walking stick. Yeah. So I'm going to do one like that. But that was you on earlier, and that's the umbrella. So obviously these will be on the top. I've just taped them on them just so I don't lose them. The good thing is, with a lot of these projects, they're reasonably quick. Well, Short said, is that a dildo? No. That's not a dildo. That's a dildo. Surprise, but maybe do a video. Okay. Viral Shot said, do you wear a watch? No. Made free Albert laugh at least. Nice. Glad that made you laugh, mate. Yeah, I watched on fast forward. Well, I forgot what I was doing now. Ah, sheaves. Alright, let's get out the knives that I'm going to make sheaves for. Shall I show you these? Not in there. Fuck out of it. Here we go. I moved the bloody internet again. Hang on. Right, so they'd love to sit on that. Good for you. Uncle V said, hate to meet you in a dark alley. What? I'm a lovely bloke. You'd love to meet me in a dark alleyway. I'd be like, alright mate, and you'd go, alright, and then we'd walk our separate ways. Nothing to be scared of. Shit. Alright, drop the internet on the floor, so it might go off in a second. Hopefully it hasn't turned itself on. Yeah, seems alright. I'm going to have to move it because I keep having to open that fucking cupboard. Let's get it in a position where I don't have to keep opening the fucking thing. Turning it off, I mean. Right, that should do. I can open that cupboard now without having to keep moving it. Right. The knives that I need to make sheaths for. This one. This one. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. So that one. And then this little beauty is something different. I'm going to tape my fucking internet down. This one. Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? Nice handle, nice blade. Metallic wouldn't like that one. Right, I'm back. There's only 2 of you left now. Can someone do me a favour, please? Right, wait till there's some more people on. It was alright when it was there. I'm going to leave it there now. Fuck it. Right, am I back? I should be back. I have to try not to move the internet too much. Would you like to see how much leather I've got left? Alex said, sorry, typing on the phone is a pain in the ass, especially as I'm messaging my cousin at the same time. Alright, no, fair enough. Sorry if I was a bit abrupt with you on the phone, it's just I was like currently trying to get it. I was trying to search the internet, see whether I could do an internet test at the time. I just gave up in the end. Try and work out in my head how I'm going to make these shoes. Because you have to make sure you don't do them left-handed or right-handed accidentally. Or what kind of style sheath I'm going to make. So I'm just about to make a sheath for this knife this knife and this one. Very unusual knife. This one will actually have a sheath that kind of shape as well. Although I may have to do it in a generic wavy pattern, otherwise this will only go in one way. I don't know. But actually, I don't think that leather has done bad. A fair amount. Yeah, a fair amount at least. Yeah, exactly. A fair amount left, sorry, yes. Yeah. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. I'm back now. I'm just going to leave the internet there. Seems to be most stable there. I don't know what I'm going to... Right, I'll work on that one last. I'll get my brain going on the other knives first. Yeah, fuck it. Right. I know what I'm doing with this one. Right, depends. Yeah, it's done alright, isn't it, really? Look at the mark out for these sheaths. Right, that'll be the front. Yeah, you have to try and make sure you don't get them backwards. Or, yeah, because otherwise what you can do, you can accidentally have it a left-handed sheath instead of a right-handed sheath. So I'm just trying to do that. Who's ever seen a pencil sharpener that tells you when the pencil's sharp? Hello, nuclear war. He said, shut up, you twat. Ha ha! At least like the stream. At least like the stream for that insult. And then he's taken it away. But Alex said, just shocked some local kids when I told the pigeon all I need is a net quite loudly. Now I'm the local loony that threatens pigeons. Ha ha ha! Hey, knackers. Well, yeah. So this is a stop signal sharpener that when you sharpen your pencil it tells you when it's sharp, although it doesn't, because it's sharp now and that didn't pop up for me, but that bit's supposed to pop up. I don't know why I bothered sharpening that. I don't actually need it that sharp. Right, that's the right way for that side, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Lovely sharp knife this is, cuts really well. Just show you the straight edge. Use one of these blade blanks, shall I? Right, don't forget to have a chat with me, those who are watching. Don't be like nuclear war. No one likes nuclear war. Killer Kermit said, hey Mike, how fucking humid is it today? Oh no, it's a nightmare. That was weird though, wasn't it? It was alright for a while. I thought, I don't know, it wasn't up until like 5 o'clock and then it suddenly hit, didn't it? Yes. I'm glad someone else noticed. Oh, fucking horrible, isn't it? Horrible. Yeah. I'm just cutting out some leather at the minute. So that will be for the front of that. Killer Cam said, yeah, weird as hell too, warm and wet. Yeah, it's horrible. I hate it. I hate it, mate. It's not very nice in here either. But I've got to have my fan on the bloody Wi-Fi thing, otherwise it overheats. Yeah, not pleasant, is it? Right. So I was just making sure I was cutting the right line. What you been up to, Killer Cam? Been up to much today? I ain't really done a lot. That's why I'm out here now. I'm just going to use my internet up till it runs out. Because it's going to run out tomorrow anyway. So I had like 3 gigabytes to use by tomorrow. So this is the beginning of a sheath for this knife. So that's the first part. That'll sit inside like that, so you can see the sort of outline of the sheath there. It'll look a lot better than that was made. I have also been making a shillelagh, prepping one. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Killer said just done a few mods on what's that then? Struggling to read that shit. Oh, I can see the word ninja there. Is that a Kawi ninja? What is that? A type of knife? Oh, motorbike. Now, if you'd written Kawasaki, I would have known. I'm not that much up on my motorbikes. Hey, you've been doing some stuff on a motorbike. But yeah, I would have known what a Kawasaki was at least. Fucking hell. Nice. What you been doing then? Modding it? What, as in like the engine or putting bits on it and... Sounds good though, mate. Sounds good. You have to make sure when you do sheaths that you don't actually accidentally do them left-handed, or have the bare side outwards, because if you like the rough side, because you look at the quality of that and then that. I have done them accidentally where I've done 2 bits the bloody wrong side before. It's alright, you can get around it if you do that, but it's just a bit, you know. Never really been into the old motorbikes. Wasn't really not what my younger brother was. He was, because him and his mates were. But me and my mates was never really into. Well, no, I did. That's a lie. Actually, I did have one mate who used to like motorbikes. Yeah, but I never got in. I rode a motorbike drunk once. Didn't end good. I wasn't on the road or anything. But it ended in a crash, put it that way. And a fucking painful knee for quite a while. Bikes and guns. Well, that's it. The best kind of stuff. That's what you want, isn't it? That's what you want. I'm going to try and get this sheath cut out and maybe glued up today, so then when I come back all I've got to do is sew it. I don't mind making sheaths, they're alright. I think they look harder work than they are, if that makes sense. they look harder work than they are, and and even when you're doing it, it's hard to explain, but they're not. Killer said, why are you going with leather over kydex? I just think for some of these, I think leather looks more traditional. I have got kydex, and I will probably do a bit of a kydex project tonight as well. But I think for these three, I think maybe that one could get away with a kydex sheath, but I think that'll look nice with a bit of leather that's got a nice bit of shape to it. This one I'm actually going to shape it to that blade shape. But yeah, no, I've got some kydex. I could do some. I've got some there, and I've got a big bit as well. Hello, Gurpreet. Killer said that Chris Dagger is nice. That deserves leather. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, some more modern knives look better with kydex, don't they? But yeah, I agree with it. That needs a leather sheath, doesn't it? Very unusual. I've even done a weird. Got quite an unusual handle. It's got pink liners, strange guard. Yeah, very unusual. It's not finished yet. I still need to finish that one. This one just needs sharpening and tidying up. And this one just needs sharpening and tidying up. I still need to do a little bit of work on that. It's not far off of it being ready. But yeah, I think after today, most of the other knives I'm making, yeah, there's a blade blank for one. There'll be probably kydex sheaths or even something else. Hello, Gurpreet, how you doing? Metallic said, fuck's sake, I'm gonna have to enter values for everything back into from scratch now. Oh, what your macros things. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Say hello, and we'll have a nice little chat. What do you want to talk about? After regulars have disappeared because the internet kept going on and off. Oh, cookery, yes. Tell you what I have got out here that you lot might like, that doesn't get seen very often. Hang on. I'll show you something in a minute that don't get shown very often because it's so big. I don't mean my penis. Are you ready? So big I can't even fit it in my bedroom. Hello Timbo, you joined at the right time. Gonna give it a bit of a wipe down. Yes, bill hook. Yeah, I made that. Right, I'm 6 foot tall, so this is about 8 foot tall. Not really. I'm about 5'6", maybe. So it's about 5'6", 6 foot, 7 foot. Yeah. Tim said, just joined us. You said you were getting something big out. Wondered what channel I was watching. Yes. Yeah, it's about 7 foot. I'm about 5'6". It's 6 foot, yeah. It's closer to 6 foot 6, but it's 5'6". That's good, isn't it? But yeah, it's too big to fit in my room, so it's only ever been out here. What you been up to, Timbo? Been up to much? Good, isn't it? Yeah, there is a... You ever seen the video of me making it, Timbo? I'm just cutting leather up to make sheaves at the minute. And I've also been doing a... started a... What do you call it? Shillelagh. Oh, Timbo. Thank you for the joining in the giveaway. You got your 10 entries. It was 10, wasn't it? However many it was, you've got that many. Don't worry about it. Oh, you've also got you're on the Patreon, aren't you? And a member. If you've got them as well, you've got a couple of extras. What you been up to today then, Timbo? You been up to much? Working, going to Poland Saturday, CDN. Was that nice? Have you you've been over there before? I know that's where your missus from, ain't you? Did you go over there, or is that going to be like a first time for you? Gurpreet said, where are you from? I'm from England, mate. Jimbo said, yeah, been a few times, changed a lot. I'll do a video. Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice. I look forward to that. Hopefully I've done this right, so that should fit on there. Oh, I hope I have fucking... Right, I've got enough room to change it. No, that's alright, yeah. I thought I'd done it the wrong way round. Gurpreet said my English is very weak. So is mine. I don't know what I'll be doing this weekend, Timbo. Not a lot, probably. Might go in the shed. Live stream in the evening. I hope you have a nice time over there, though, mate. You go and visiting anywhere apart from family? You got any to go sightseeing and that, or is that all sort of been done, or are they in a sort of area where, I suppose you can travel, can't you? You know what I mean? Gurpreet, your writing of English isn't all that bad though, so I'll congratulate you on that. Gurpreet said you back birds speak. Can you hear the birds singing? Can you? Yes. Yeah, quite nice. They can't eat my bloody plants anymore though. Timber said going to Warsaw for the day. Other places as well. I think nice one. Yeah, you might as well, ain't you? You know. I know for your missus, unless she hasn't been to these places, it's a bit of the same old, but, it's interesting for you to go. A bit like when my American mate, when he came over, I took him to London. There's always more stuff you can see, isn't there? Even if you have been loads of times. Right, it won't look like anything yet, but that's the beginning of the sheath. That won't be that shape like that, it'll be thinner, but that'll be the belt loop. Yeah. Just remember how shit that looks right now, and remember how it looks at the end. How you doing, Josh? You right, mate? I don't know if you'll see it like that today, though. Because what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to cut it all out and glue it together. So the knife I'm using to cut my leather with is this HX Outdoors one that I reviewed recently. Got a really nice, decently sharp blade. And then sometimes a pair of scissors. hard work with scissors, very hard work, but you know, it gets the job done. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. If you want to know what I'm doing, currently I'm making some knife sheaths for these different knives. I'll show you one at a time. So there's this little dagger with an HDPE handle. This one, I don't know what the just that. Hang on, let me get a piece of paper and cover that up. Shame the light does that. It sort of makes it so you can't quite see properly. I'll make like a little bit over the top. Is that any better? Anyway. Yeah, it looks shit either way, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a bit better with it on there, isn't it? Anyway, that one, this Tanto, and this very unusual crisp blade, weird guard and a very strange handle. And Josh said, not too bad looking. Those look nice. One would be leather, be easier to, hang on, nice one. Would the leather be easier to cut if it was wet, especially with scissors? Well, potentially, but if it's wet, it would, I wouldn't be able to glue it together, and yeah, you basically can't do certain things with it if it's wet. So it might be, but I need to just get on and glue it, so it needs to be dry. But I've never tried that. I don't know. I need to decide what I'm going to do for a belt loop for this. Because it needs to be added now rather than later. Yeah, I find I like working with leather. It's quite taxing on the brain though, making sure you don't accidentally do a left-handed sheath and shit like that. Very, very easy to fuck up. But there are ways to get around it if you do. Josh said, made many now, I'll be honest with you, Josh, I ain't been out here very long. I've been out here, so I've been in the shed about 2.5 hours, and most of it's been other stuff. I'm going to work on a few projects, get some stuff ready, so that I've got more. Hang on. Basically, I haven't been getting enough time to do the things I need to do. So I'm going to get a head start on everything today, because I've been busy all day, so I didn't get a chance. Josh said, I definitely want to make a leather sheath for my big bowie in future. Yeah, you should do. You should do. You can get leather reasonably cheap, and I've got some tutorials showing you how to do it, if you know, if that would help. And you know, anything that, like, you're not sure about, just ask me. You know, there's hundreds of videos, isn't there? But, you know, I'm here. I'm going to get at least 3 glued up today, I reckon, though. Oh, I just had an idea. Yes. I do need to do a slight little welt for this, but it doesn't have to be a thick welt, because these are quite thin knives. If I use a bit of that thin stuff I've got, that'd be bloody ideal. Stop wasting this shit. Yeah, just remember how this looks now and how it looks afterwards. Alright, so basically, just remember how all that crap looks. How this looks when it's done. You won't see it done today, but you will eventually one day see it. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone who's watching. Say hello, have a chat. Josh said, I like your newer video on that Confederate Bowie build. Yeah, that's quite, yeah, that was a lovely build, wasn't it? Lovely build, that one. It's going to need a bit more of it, I think. Got any projects on the go, Josh? Yeah, see, most of the stuff I'm doing at the minute is to sell eventually. Hello Timbo, he said I struggle making sheaves, need more practice. Do you know what, Timbo, I reckon when you get into it you'd quite enjoy it. I used to hate making sheaves. Just the thought of it used to do my head in, you know. But I actually quite enjoy them now. And I think it's one of those things, I still do it to myself now, Timbo. I tell myself it's really hard work, I'm not going to enjoy it. But really all it is cut it out. There's like 4 stages to it. Mark it and cut it out, glue it together, sew it, dye it, you know, dye it and finish it. If you do it in those 4 stages, I find it's feels easier to do. And the main thing though, 100%, drill or make the holes in the leather. I'll tell you what I used to do that with. Hello, I am. Cheryl, my friend from Baltimore bought me this and brought it over to the UK for me. My friend Josh. Not the Josh who's on now. So what I started using, Timbo, because my drill can't take tiny little drill bits, I started either using these, but that drill bit's too small, or I had some of these. That's a countersink drill bit. That, I'll tell you what, Timber, that makes a difference. He said also need to stop using cheap leather. Cheap leather fucking ruins it every time, Timbo. Yeah, cheap thin leather, you'll never get something as nice as what you can do with this is 3.5mm veg tan leather. And you've seen the quality of the sheaths that come out of that. Hello, Tom and Cheryl, by the way, if I didn't say hello. You know, nice sheaths like that, you know, that's what that can turn into. Or like this one. Yeah, makes a hell of a difference. A good bit of 3 to 3.5mm veg tan leather. 100% drill the holes. Cheryl said, bloody hell, where did you get that Baltimore Ravens t-shirt? Yeah, that was bought for me by my American mate who comes from Baltimore. He bought it for me and brought it over to England. Yeah, so that's a genuine Baltimore Ravens t-shirt bought over here by a Baltimorean. That's not what the right word is, but yeah. A Balti boy bought it over. Oh gosh. How you doing, you two? Anyway, you alright? Don't forget to join in that giveaway when you've got some spare money. Right, I'm going to need to go back. I've missed a couple of comments there. Josh said, yeah, got a couple of, just finished a decent sized bow of copper guard and an aluminium sheath. Oh, that sounds good. I'm planning on making a small letter opener. Nice. Cheryl said, of all the Baltimore gifts, he gave you his shits up. I don't even think he even fucking watches it himself. Trade said, how are you getting on with the bushcraft knives? Quite behind. There's a blank there. I will have them ready. It might be a little bit later than I said, Trade. What I'm going to do is, because I've been massively delayed, I'm going to start just knocking out, say if I owe you 2, 1 week I'll just do you 2 and then they'll be straight off to you. So yeah, because I did want to make them all first, but I don't know if I'm going to get a proper chance to now. I think I'm going to have to, I've done I think I've done 8 out of 14 of them, so I only need to do another 6. Okay, thank you, Trade, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I need to do another 6, but I would have liked to have already done them by now, because I need to make more. Yeah. What I might do with this tanto is, I don't know. I'm not going to have a clasp on this tanto. It's just going to be held in by friction, so it can be a fast draw knife. Yeah. Fastball, how you doing? Said, first time here, what's the strangest thing you've made? Probably this. If not, I've made more strange shit than this. The strangest thing I can get my hands on right now, though. Oh fuck me! That was all the hammers fell down and on my foot. How's that? How's that? It's quite strange. I'm 6 foot, by the way, so that's about 7.5 foot. I'm not really 6 foot. Cheryl said, my birthday today, went into Glasgow and Tom bought me my first acoustic Fender guitar. Ah, bloody hell. Happy birthday, Cheryl. Happy birthday. Do you want me to, has anyone sung happy birthday to you? Because I think it's sacrilegious if you have a birthday and no one sings happy birthday to you. If they haven't, I will do it for you right now. Don't expect it to be any good though, but I will. Because I think no one should go on their birthday. It's a thing in my house. If no one's sung happy birthday to someone, even me and my mum will do it. Don't expect nothing spectacular. Fucking thank you. Happy birthday. Oh, that's brilliant though, yes. I hope that when I come up Scotland next time, you can play me a tune. Can you play the guitar then? The dad said, not talking too much, Cheryl. I have to type on my phone. Yeah, happy birthday, Cheryl. I hope you had a really good day. And I'm sad that I'm not up there with you. Right, so sod it, we're going to do a quick draw sheath for this tanto, so it won't actually have a clasp, which I can always add afterwards anyway. I'm now going to use this tool to shave off a bit of this leather so that it fits flatter. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. So that just shaves it off like that. So I said, you're alright. No one has sang me happy birthday, and yes, I will play you a tune. Next time you come up, we will duet together. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cheryl. Happy birthday to you. There you go. There you go. I didn't let you down. I didn't let you down. I wouldn't. Not that anyone else would let you down, but someone's got to sing happy birthday. What is this tool called? I think it's called a skiver. It's a bloody handy tool, because what you want to do, you want to thin that down so that when that folds over, it's thinner when you put the knife in. I think it's called a skiver. don't know. I don't know the names, I just buy them. Just now, I feel so emotional. Thank you, Mike. I bet that made you hold it to her birthday, didn't it? That's not an edging tool, no. There's a homemade edging tool. There's another homemade edging tool. There's a Bort's edging tool. You just want me to say edging tool, don't you? I hope you've had a great birthday, Cheryl. Are you doing anything on the weekend for your birthday? I think you should come onto the live stream and get drunk. And if you do get drunk on the live stream, Saturday. Got any edging video? I think I have. I could show you. Do you want to learn my edging technique? Do you? Would you like to learn my edging technique? I can teach you, Peach, but I'd have to charge. I don't know, that's a song lyric. Fastball said, had to sub, thank you for being a regular guy in a crazy place. Well, thank you for subbing, I appreciate that, and I'm glad you like the channel. Cheers, mate. He said, yeah, DM me. Cheryl said, have you been able to make knives and pieces for upcoming meets? No. Well, not as many, so I have, but not as many as I wanted to, so that's partly what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to go mad and get as much as I can. So if I give myself a head start, so that's they're going to be 2 self-defense walking sticks. They won't look like that. I've just taped the handles to the bits. I'm going to make a couple of shillelaghs. That's pretty much shaped. There's not a lot more work needs doing to that, just like finishing it off. And I'm going to leave it long so that when I go to sell it, I'll actually cut it to the person's exact height that they need it, and even put the ferrule on for them then and there, which I think would be a good idea, because often people say, oh, it's too short for me, you know, if I make them for myself. Hello, Hayden. So I found some awesome grasshopper, did you? Nice. But yeah, often if I do them for myself, obviously they're not going to fit anyone much taller than me. I did still sell a fair few last time though. How you doing, Hayden? You right? Oh, Hayden, Edgar. Sorry, I thought I said Edger. Sorry. Honestly, I thought that was someone coming trolling with a fake name of Hayden Edger. Just dirty-minded now, aren't we? How you doing, mate? You alright? That banging, crashing sound that you heard was the whole entire hammer rack just broke, snapped in half. So that's an awesome, Mike. You have been busy with it today. I'll tell you what I'll do, Cheryl. If I remember, ask me on WhatsApp, you or Tom, ask me on WhatsApp why I've been busy and I'll let you know. If I haven't already told you. But it was, the outcome of what was making me very busy has been alright in the end. But it still stopped me getting on with my work. It's a shame because it put me back probably a week, and I've now really only got 2 weeks of time to actually do stuff. I've got stairs. I've got stairs in there. I will be back in a second. I've got to run upstairs quickly and grab some of the leather that Persia gave me. Right, I shouldn't be too long. Entertain yourselves for a bit. I'd hang a knife in front of you to look at, but I won't be long. I'm going to run upstairs, grab this leather, come back. Shell said, right, I will message you tomorrow. I will let you know, though. All right, see you in a couple of seconds. Right, back. Oh, could you suddenly hear it when I went in here? Yeah, I remembered that Persia has given me some leather that is slightly thicker than the thin stuff I've got. But it'd be ideal to do the liner for this, like not the liner, but the welt. Hello, Stephen the Bunker. You can't still hear it, can you? Oh, tough shit if you can. Demon Wang said, "Are you still here? Even kicked out in the house again?" Thanks, mate. Just doing a nice outdoor live stream. What have you been up to, mate? You alright? Dad said, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification button. Exactly. Yeah, this stuff should be ideal for the welt. Slightly thicker than the other stuff. Just been walking the dog, Abby. Sorry if I'm slightly out of breath, I just ran upstairs. Yeah, because the welt doesn't need to be that thick on these. If you look at that, that'd be ideal. And if you look at this stuff, that would be too big, and then your knife's going to be rattling about. Oh yeah, have you got a new dog, Deep in the Bunker? Congratulations, mate. If you have, I think you have, haven't you? You got a puppy, haven't you? I do pay attention to things. I just fucking, a lot of time I just forget to comment. Or I don't know. It's not that I forget. It's just, I'm terrible at commenting on people's shit. I think it's because I just think, oh, I'll comment when I see them. Deep in the Metallic said, where do you buy the sheets of leather from? Not Metallic, Cheryl. I can't remember the company name now, but it was a proper website, and I got like half a cow, which was about as big as a door, for 120 quid, which is good, because you can buy a piece of leather that big and it'll cost you about 30 quid. This when you took it down to square feet, instead of about 25 quid a square foot, it was 5 quid a square foot or something like that. Demon Rock said, yeah, new puppy, 7 months old and mad as a box of frogs. Nice. Hello, Nuclear War. That's a nice one. Would be great to see you. Will be my first time here. Oh yeah, because you're going to be at the Midlands one, yes. Yeah, get over there, Demon Rock. We'll be there. Me and Metallica will be there. So I said, are there grades of leather? Yes, there are. There's A grade and B grade. A grade will be completely spotless. B grade will have bits that occasionally like that, but that doesn't really, you know, doesn't affect much. And that's not all like that. You might get the odd scar in the middle of it, or a bit of a, you know, yeah. No nipples though. But yeah, you do. You can get A grade, B grade. I don't know about C grade. I don't know. Not sure. And you can get different. Well, they're tanned differently. I like veg tan leather. It's very good for what you want. It's ideal for this. Yes, thank you, Pete. Yeah, Jay Woods. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Jay Woods. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, you are right, mate. Thank you. I knew it was something J, but I didn't want to say in case it was completely wrong. Yeah, really good service, and a good price. But this sheath is going to have a bit of Peugeot's sofa incorporated in it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you want big bits, Timbo, as well, and it works out a hell of a lot cheaper in the long run. I used to spend a fortune on leather, really, getting small bits. It does work out so much cheaper. Oh shit. Fan's gone off again. Slightest little knock. Need to keep it on because the internet overheats. Fucking piece of shit. Right. Didn't help that it was really hot in here as well. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Hello, Mark. How you doing, mate? So I need a decent sized shed. Yeah, it is. I'll be honest with you, it's lovely having a big shed. I'll be gutted. I will be gutted when I don't have a decent shed anymore. But you know, it'll happen one day. But do you know what? I'd still be happy with a tiny little shed, I think. I'll just glue in that bit to stick it down. And for those who wonder what kind of glue I use, I'll just use wood glue. Wood glue works great. And it goes off pretty quickly with leather. So what I'll do, I'll put a peg on that or anything that will hold it shut. So a couple of these just to hold it down until it dries. And in about 20 minutes you can sew that. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue a load together. I can't do the rest because I need to have that bit glued down, sew it, and then I can put the welts on and then the other top on. Right, that one can be put out the way for now. So I'm going to put it. Put the other bits with it. I won't lose them all. Right, that's that. So, do you generally buy the natural veg stuff? Yeah, I'll tell you why. You can dye it yourself then. These are the dyes I use. That's Fibing's leather dye. Really, really good stuff, that is. But you can mix it with alcohol to make it lighter. Cheryl said, no, I read that one. Pete said, I should get him to sponsor it. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should. I'll look into it. Thing is, I tend to notice, Pete, that it's usually foreign companies who are much more willing to. So true, because I have had stuff. I'm sure I got one or two things sent to me from Prepper's shop. I'm sure I did once. I definitely did from Blades and Bows. And the bloke who does the body armor stuff, he's English, I think, and he has. I've just been sent some new body armor today. I forgot about that. William DuPont said, "How you doing, mate?" He said, "My grandma keeps farting in jars and hiding them all over the house. Gave my dog pink eye twice." Why was it like seeping out and getting in the dog's eye? Is it? Ah. So Tom and I will donate some leather for you from Jay Woods. We'll message you. But thank you, Joe. Bloody hell. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. Don't run out. That's very kind of you. Thank you. And you, Tom. Thank you, mate. Metallic said, all my tools are fixed vice, my lathe, all my crafty stuff, and enough room to use it. Yeah, she turned one of her rooms into a workshop. I have to run indoors in a second, but I won't be long. Got one of these bottles for camping so that I can filter my water, but you also don't have to keep sucking on the end. When you're out, that gets all dirty. Because if you're sleeping in a tent for nearly a week, you can't clean it properly. No matter how hard you try, if you ain't got proper hot water and a bit of soap, it never cleans, and then it still don't. Michael said, what country? England. I don't know why I have to think about that. Timbo said, dead envious of anyone who has a shed or a workshop. I used to have a double garage to plan. Yeah, I'll admit, Timbo, it is lovely having any kind of workshop or shed, isn't it? But, you know, we make the most of what we've got, don't we? Demon Amongst were half expected to see an ashy slashy workshop of chainsaw. Well, there's the chainsaw, chains. Let me see if I can oblige you there. This is the best I can do for you, Deep, because all the actual chainsaws are in a cage. My dad and Mike's shedding lots of chainsaws. Yeah, loads. Yeah, hand chainsaw, exactly. Yeah, I got the original hand chainsaw. Yes. Hello, Michael. How are you? Let me run indoors quickly. I'll be back again in a second. Entertain yourselves. Shit. Knock my shillelagh over. Come back. Right, I'm back now. That's quite right. So what are you lot doing on the weekend? I'll probably do a I can't really call it garden update soon, because I have got some progress to show you now. Did it rain where you are in the UK? A tiny little bit it rained today, but only a tiny little bit. Like for like 5 minutes, tiny bit. Right, that's that one. Just move that one out of the way. You're right down south, ain't you, Deep? I can't remember now. Don't say if you don't want to. How much difference does it make? Oh, there you go, Michael. Yeah, that's right down south, isn't it? Right. I don't know what you're on about, Metallic. Oh, Timber said I worked as a tree surgeon, but I still love chainsaws. I've never used a chainsaw, but I've got access to them. But no, I wouldn't, because I don't know how to. Deep in the Bugs had been making hardtack this week, plain turmeric and chocolate. Nice, but can't eat as it's hard like concrete. Yeah, that sounds good though. You're doing a video on that. Mark said meeting the parents Saturday for Father's Day. Sunday in work all day, overtime. Friday, a few cold ones at home. That sounds good, Mark. That sounds good, mate. Right, I'm going to make the little dagger sheath now. I'm South East Kent, land of sunshine. Metallic said, thought you said you were going to do an update on something. No, I can't remember now. Oh, I'll do a garden update. I'll do a garden update. Dimmer said, chucked it down in Dorset this morning. Beautiful sunny evening. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to, I'll do a garden update soon. Because there has been a little bit of progress. And if it ain't the plants, there's other stuff I can show you. That's the back side of it. Mark says it's raining here all day and tomorrow as well. Yeah, it was alright here. I think it rained for a tiny little bit. Right, this one I'm going to do a traditional boot dagger with the a cross guard that comes over like that, I think. Although saying that, that's not got much of a... That might not catch on there. What do you reckon? That might be a bit too thin to have like a piece of leather coming around like that. Don't know though, that would hold. Nah, maybe I will, yeah. Cat killer is a fox, if someone wonders. Michael said, you heard of the A27? No, Michael, I don't know what that is. No idea. No. No idea, mate. Hardly. Anyone else know what that means? By the way, sorry if that is completely innocent as well. It's just people try to get you to say weird shit on live streams, so I'm often careful what I'm saying if I, if I have the sense to do it. things. Oh, no, I've heard of the road. Okay, yeah. I have heard of that road. I don't know where it is, though, mate. Yes, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. All right, you go for it to go to Brighton, do you? Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not very well up on... I don't drive, so I'm not really well up on my roads. I wouldn't even be able to tell you what my local motorway was, to be honest. I'm shit from stuff like that. What made you ask that anyway, Michael? And hello, by the way. I am just making knife sheaths at the minute. The knife I'm making for one right now is this one. Don't forget to like the stream. That's got an HDP PE handle. Can't afford to. I've got a driving licence, but I would never be able to afford to run a car. The amount of money I earn, which is very little, I wouldn't be able, but I just couldn't afford it. Couldn't afford it. With my job, I'm basically doing it now. How much money am I going to earn doing this live stream? £1, maybe? I'll tell you all next time I'm on how much a monetised live stream gets you. Problem is I don't monetise many of my live streams. No, this is as in, like, I don't have a 9-to-5 job. No, because basically I work from home, which means I can do my YouTube stuff and partly look after my elderly mother, who's got like COPD and heart failure and needs fucking knees replaced and a lot of things. You know what I mean? Richard said, my horse is cheaper to run than a car. Don't need insurance either. That's it, Rich. That's it. That's it, mate. Exactly. How many horses have you got now, Rich? Just the one? Sorry, I'm just trying to think about this sheath so I don't accidentally make it the wrong way around. Although I can't with this one because it's ambidextrous, essentially. Michael said, I hope your family's doing good. Thank you. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, not too bad. I hope yours are doing well as well. Well, this should be right. They got 4 over here, it's nice. Nice one, mate, nice. Can I ask what their names are? I hope you named one after me. Shouldn't have said that now. I was going to say one's called fucking Dwarven Shitbag or something. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone, for this highly entertaining channel. Josh said, I'm back. Had to pop to the shop to get hang on, pop to the shop. Does it get warm in the shed? Yes. It's not too bad now. It's actually quite nice now because it's night time. But yeah, Nigel said, have you wear as it does not as dark as it used to. I don't know what you mean, mate. Do you mean is it not getting as dark at night? Yes. Demon Monk said, no, so got to sleep. Do an early shift tomorrow. Hopefully catch the live stream this weekend. I'll buy you a car. Thank you, Demon Monk. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, and see you sometime this year in person, hopefully. Pete said, damn, we now have to change his name again. I'll drive him shitbag. Have a nice day at work tomorrow. Deep, take care, mate. Dimber said, Richard, you going You're going for the apocalypse. What did he say? Did he say the names? Fake said Richard Posh Smith. Oh no, his name, yeah, not my name. Richard Posh Smith. The horse masked strains, yes. I think he's got an eye joyride. Ah, bloody Richard. Gotta love him. I love you, Richard, I think you're great. Just cutting some leather. Right. I'm not going to stay out here very long. I think my internet has finally ran out. Because otherwise I've got to just stand out here. That's why I'm next to a wall. So that's the end of tonight's live stream. I do appreciate everyone watching. That's been 3 hours though. Don't forget to like the stream before you go. 48 likes. Yeah, it's been good. One of the Shetlands is called Willow. Nice. Richard said my horse is called Jojo, Mike. Timbo, I'm too fat to have a to be a messenger of God on the day of judgment. As that said, get that for Mike, did you, Rich? I want Willow, yes. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I'm going to go off. I might pack up the shed now because I'm quite tired. Might just do this last sheaf. Right. Cheers for watching, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow night, all right? Yeah, I also need to eat. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like before you go. See you later. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.